Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap in Review, I'm having an adult beverage, and tonight I'll be discussing Year of the Mayor by L.D. Lewis. I did receive this as an ARC from NetGalley, and of course I'm giving my honest opinion. These are the highlights. And there were no listed content warnings, and I gave this a 4.25, so what's it about? So this book is about Yemi, who is the granddaughter of the legendary mermaid Ariel, but she has not had a fairy tale life. With her father assassinated, her mother dying, and her people turning against her, the future queen of Ixia is fueled by fury that only her fiance and bodyguard Nova can steady. But then a coup occurs to steal her throne just days after her mother's passing, and Yemi is forced into exile. And who's there waiting with open arms? Ursula. Just as with her grandmother, the sea witch is offering her a deal that will allow her just enough power to steal back her kingdom and protect the woman she loves. But as with all deals, it comes with a cost because Ursula has been waiting generations for her revenge. And if Yemi is not careful, she'll lose more than just her crown if she accepts this deal. So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this a 4.25. Now, this is definitely an epic fantasy, which means it does get a bit dense and heavy at times. So if that's not your cup of tea, this may not be the book for you. Now, there were a lot of things I enjoyed about this book, but other things that didn't quite hit the mark for me. First off, I really enjoyed the concept of this book, which was taking the Little Mermaid and then expanding upon it. And I think the author did that really well, exploring the idea of what happens next, what the consequences of your decisions can be for generations to come, and how you may prosper from your choices, but how others can suffer because of your choices. I think the author explored that idea really well, and it was something I enjoyed. As well as I enjoyed their writing style when it came to world building, which was the info dump style. It's definitely my preferred method because this allowed me to understand the world and the conflicts right from the start. She did it really well. And then I was able to shift my focus and focus solely on the story. My attentions weren't divided trying to understand the world and the story. So I definitely enjoyed that. Now, when it comes to Yemi, our female main character, I definitely enjoyed her. I understood her rationale and would have made a lot of the same choices that she did. But I also understand I am not suited for a position of power, and maybe that's saying something. For her, she cares about her kingdom. She wants to take care of them, especially those that she loves and cares about. So if in that situation, like with me, someone turns your eyes towards hurting someone in your community, especially someone you love and care about, you're going to take measures to take care of it. And I'm just going to say I would take a lot more than a tongue if that happened in my situation. It also really annoyed me how everyone in her surrounding her was so risk and war adverse. And trust me, war should always be a last resort. But when you see active sparks of a fire, you need to take active measures to put out that fire. You can't take a wait and see approach. You can't take half measures and hope it doesn't turn into an inferno that's going to destroy everyone that you know and love. Now, where this book didn't quite hit the mark for me is that it did take a while for me to get into it. It wasn't until about 35% in, it did pick up a little bit, but it was really those last couple chapters that made the book for me. As well as the romance in this book is very much a subplot. It's not the point of the story, which I'm fine with, but the romance that was there, I personally did not feel the romantic chemistry between the two FMCs. It felt more like they were work besties who were ride or die, with Nova, the bodyguard, being more of the rule follower and taskmaster trying to keep Yemi in line. So I definitely enjoyed them separately and as work besties, but in terms of romance, I just personally was not feeling it. Overall, I found the story to be very interesting, especially that cliffhanger that makes me intrigued for the next book. Now, this book will be available April 7th. If it sounds like something you want to try, I strongly encourage you to give it a try, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.